It's Jada Barber. It's Jada Barber, Babyless Pro. You know what it is. We're here today at La Section Barbershop. It's Friday night. We're trying to get it. You know, a lot of these guys, they come in Friday night, they want to look sharp, but they got a little bit of some enhancements they got to get in. They got to get the fade in, the lineup in, everything got to get fresh. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with cleaning up the sides, bring down the top to a 0.5. Enhance the hairline a little bit, line them up, maybe add a little part, make them look flat. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to start off with my gold effects. Chop a little bit of a line. Get that bar nice and high. What you want to do is you want to make sure that that fades up into the baldness. As you can see. Okay? When I raise this fade, it'll start to gradually blend in with the light areas. Alright. Next thing I'm going to do before I continue doing the fade is I'm going to take my skeleton effects, the new gold joint, and I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to shave all this out. Get all this hair out underneath. I'm going to get it as close as I can to the line without actually touching it. Can you guys see that there? Here it is in slow-mo. Can we get a little close-up? How many of you guys have actually ever seen this skeleton effects before? A lot of the big names on Instagram are using this right now. It's the newest, hottest tool in the game. And because it's the hottest and newest tool in the game, it's also one of the hardest to get at the moment. Alright, these haven't released yet in Canada. They will be coming out soon. Once they release in Canada, they will be available practically everywhere. Alright. Guys, look how effortlessly this tool is taking away all that hair. You've got super thick, coarse grains, and this machine with one pass is going over everything. Super clean, super smooth, no snagging. And no burning. If you guys have any questions, make sure that you guys go and you guys ask on Instagram Live. Leave a comment. Request to be in the video. Tag us, whatever you gotta do. I'm here to help you. I'm here to show you guys all the new stuff and answer any questions that you guys have. By the way, we are standing in La Section, Toronto. La Section, Toronto is one of the newest barbershops in Toronto. Hottest thing in the streets. Everybody's coming here this summer. And we got the top of the line barbers using top of the line stuff. So make sure you guys book your appointment today, lastsection.com. Make sure you also check out our Montreal location located on St. Catharines. 1184 St. Catharines, inside City Styles. Friday night, we're the last man standing. I'm here with my boy Tyrone. Let's show a little Tyrone. What's up, Tyrone?
What's up, bro? You guys good?
We're here with my OG Lion Showtime. Okay. And these guys are the last ones here today. Make sure you book your appointments with these guys. They stay here late. And make sure they take care of you good. Alright, now you see how nice and bald it is. Before I continue again and use my fader, I'm going to go in with my gold double foil. I was using it earlier. It's a little dusty, but super clean looking tool. Super highly effective. And listen to that crunch. With little to no effort, it just goes ahead and just slices right across the surface of the scalp and just crunches all those little baby hairs away. And like I did before, I'm gonna get as close as I can to the line without actually touching the line. And just kind of flick up as I go. I'm gonna make sure that I cover the surface in and around the ear. Stretch the skin out. And make sure you guys go in and apply just enough pressure, not too hard, but just enough pressure for you to glide across the skin effortlessly, creating that nice bald look. Now, his grains, like I said before, are a lot thicker and a lot more coarse. So you might need to go over it with a few passes, but after the first couple passes, you should be all right. All right, stretch them out and hit it from different angles. Stretch it out. All that little hairs down there. See those little dark hairs down there, that little stubble? Let's get that right out. Now you got it all nice and bald, nice and crispy. What you want to do now is you want to focus back onto the top. All right. Now, with that being said, everybody can see that he has a light spot here in the front. Light spot here in the front. And this light spot in the front is actually one of the hardest things that, you know, barbers have to do. Try to make these hairs blend in, give the guy his hairline back. A lot of these guys, when it gets to this point, they tend to lose hope. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that I give him everything that he's always ever wanted, everything that he used to have, and more. So what I'll do is I'll attack the dark area with a 0.5 and leave the lighter areas a little bit higher. Okay, I'm gonna say at around a 1.5, depending on what the grains look like. All right. So we'll leave all that at the front there. Get all this nice and low. All right. And guys, make sure that you guys are using a brush, because a brush will allow you to see your canvas clearly and erase all hairs that are just kind of dangling and hanging around, not really giving you what you need. All right. So we blend in this little corner here with a number 1. Try to keep that nice and tight. What I'll do is I'll take this skeleton back, I'll outline him, and then set up the fade along the side. Once the outline's there, we'll drop some enhancements on top, make it look real fresh, and he'll be ready to go out tonight. You know what I'm saying? Right. So as you guys can see, I'm using the blade, the length of the blade, to create my sharp line all the way across. Even where there is no hair, I'm gonna go ahead and imagine as if there were, being able to create that straight line. Depends on it. All right. Make sure you hit your corners nice and sharp. And also, you know, be courteous of where his natural hairline is supposed to be. You don't want to push a guy's hairline back who's already thinning at the front, because it'll make them a lot more insecure about what's going on up there. Alright. Make sure you guys use that mirror. Can you show them what it looks like in the mirror, Jimmy? Alright, use that mirror. Open it off. Make sure your points are at the same spot. Wherever it isn't, just go ahead and touch it up. Go ahead, zoom back in. Get a nice close-up of what's going on. Shut it down. And there you go. From there, guys, what I'll do is fade in the bald into the 0.5. It's a one step, no guard. Just kind of get it open in there. Open and close. I start with it a little closed. When you start with it closed, bring it up into the 0.5. And then bring it open. Get that edges out. And guys, make sure you pay attention to these dark areas, okay? These dark areas are super, super key. Super, super key. Pay attention to these dark areas. Okay? A fade is a transition between light and dark areas. Alright? People tend to think that a fade is a transition between long hair and short hair and guard sizes and stuff like that, but it's really just a transition between dark hair and light hair. Correction, dark hair and light hair, the contrast. Okay, again, take my skeleton, just kind of go over where any dark spots may have been left. Blend that all in. And there you go. Alright. Now guys, comes the super, super important part. Every haircut must be finished with a blade. Here at La Section Barbershop, we finished every single haircut with a blade. We don't consider a haircut finish unless we've cleaned it up with a blade completely. Alright? First things first, a couple things that you got to know about blading is blading is actually one of those things that people have a lot of fear. They got to develop a confidence before they go ahead and start doing it. But all it is exactly that. It's just a fear. Because it's just a fear, what it means to accomplish this fear, to overcome this fear, is just a certain set of rules that I follow. And these certain set of rules that I follow actually go like this, okay? So the first things first is, what I'll do is I'll take the blade and I'll hold it in between my pinky. I'll hold it in between my pinky and my ring finger. Then I'll turn it and I'll reach for the tip, okay? The closer my index finger is to the tip, the more control I have of the blade. Alright? What I'm then going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the skin and I'm going to stretch it out 150%. Alright? Not 50%, not 80%, not 99%, 150%. The reason why you got to go ahead and stretch it out 150% is because you want that extra tight tension so you can get that blade to slide across the skin at about a 10-degree angle or so. Alright? A lot of people think that it's 45 or a 90. It's actually more of a 10. Almost completely flat. Okay? Then I'm going to go ahead, place the blade along the skin, and before I even get to the line, I'm going to have a little bit of a momentum going. because what happens when you have a little bit of a momentum going, it allows for a nice glide even without the product. Okay? And you know you're good when you begin to see this ash line appear. Can you guys see that ash line appear there? Yep. Perfect. All right. Then we're going to go and spin them around. We're going to hit this other corner. And we're going to go ahead and get it as close as possible using the same rules. Okay? 10-degree angle, stretch it at 150%. And another thing too, guys, that I completely forgot to tell you guys is make sure that you breathe. Alright, a lot of people go ahead and they're using the blade and they're not breathing, and knocks them off balance, and it doesn't allow them to reach angles that they want to hit. Also, if you guys notice, I'm also, whenever I'm using the blade, I'm also always pulling either towards me or pulling from up to down. Alright? I never do any kind of like backward strokes or sideways strokes or any kind of different strokes, because I don't find that it's necessary. The reason why I don't find that it's necessary is because you can always hit any angle on the head depending on where I stand, you know? If you always go ahead and stand in the right position, you can always take the blade and pull towards you. If you, for example, you see how I'm standing behind the head, I can go and reach and pull towards me. Okay? If I want to hit the side, I'm going to stand on the side of him and reach and hit towards me. Alright? Same thing here. I'm going to stand to the side towards me. Alright? Now that that lineup is completely in, we can go ahead and start to add the enhancements. The reason why I do the lineup before the enhancement is one thing only. I want the lineup to still be there after the enhancement fades away. Alright? I repeat. I want the lineup to be there before the enhancements fades away, even when the enhancements fade away. The reason why I say that is because a lot of the time these guys be using on Instagram and different stuff, they be using the enhancements and they're not using it correctly, because after they go ahead and fade away the enhancements, it looks like they need a whole nother lineup. I want to make sure he still looks fresh without it. Alright, I'm going to take my card, I'll hold it back a little bit. I'm going to stand at about a foot's distance and just add a little bit of spray to the front there. Everybody see that there? Before and after, this side versus that side. There you go. Alright, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just little light sprays will do the job. See the difference there? Then what I'm going to do again, I'm going to go ahead and just take the blade, just sort of touch up any dye that came out past the line and bring it back into where that lineup is supposed to be. So back. Alright. Line up the card. Add a little spray. A little enhancement there. Alright. Guys, and another thing too about the enhancement, if you happen to spray a little too much, just kind of spread it out with a brush. Let it blend into the rest of his haircut. You should be all right. Then again, take the blade, sharpen anything that comes out past the line. And blade upwards one more time. And one little trick that I learned is after blading, if you go and take a liner and you just hit it one more time, just where hairs hang over the line, you can get a nice crispier looking line too. How's that looking? Is everybody liking that? Now maybe if you or anybody you know is thinning, maybe we can go ahead and book that appointment now, or go ahead and try this technique on your man. Alright? How fresh he is. Just before I let you guys go, I just want to show you guys a couple things. Some new Babyless products, maybe that you guys haven't seen before. We have a ton of new stuff, and it'd be exciting to just show you guys real quick. First things first, I'd like to show you guys all our clippers, minus the rose gold collection that I have put away somewhere, guys. But we got some gold effects here. Let's show them what we got here. We got some gold effects. This is super awesome. These came out last year at the CT Barber Expo. This year at the CT Barber Expo, these guys came out. And these guys, ladies and gentlemen, are the skeletons, the holy grail of liners right now. Everybody's got to get them. They're sort of similar to like the new Yeezys just came out, or the OVO tickets that just went on sale today. Super, super hard to get, super rare to get. But they will be available in Canada sometime soon. Alright, this right here is the new silver collection. The new silver collection is actually available at Sally's, along with the double foil and the single foil. Shout out my boy, Mad Clutch, for custom painting my single foil nice and red to go with my Ferrari FX811. And yeah, guys, we got all this cool stuff. We got a ton more cool stuff coming out soon, so make sure you guys go and check it out. I mean, La Section Barbershop is where it's at. You know what I'm saying, guys? Alright, we got the luxury services going on as well. Got a facial steam service. This is an OG Lion Showtime once again. One of my mentors showed me he showed me how to get through my first days in the game. And now we're here still together, grinding it out. Last people standing on a Friday, trying to get these guys nice and fresh. You know, Friday night's a big night for everybody. Everybody want to stay locked. You know, the enhancements stay in for about a day or two, so it's perfect to get done the day of. He's got a wedding. He's going to the club tonight. He's got a nice date. You know, and you want to look fresh, impressed, dressed to impress. You know, dressed to impress also means you're here, ladies and gentlemen. And it's actually probably the most important part of your outfit. So never forget that. Alright? I'm just going to clean off the back of his neck. Probably going to have to get his face too. a little bit more of a rugged look around the face for him. Alright. Lower this all down. Get it down to a 0.5 to match the top. Make sure it's not too light. Hit it with the 0.5 going that way. 0.5 going that way and that way. A little bit of length right there. Alright. Once again, guys, put the liner. Real nice and close. Put them on the outside. Box in that goatee. Ladies and gentlemen, super important. You guys have a very good liner. Babyliss Pro's got a variety of liners that you guys can go and check out. Our faders are our #1 item, so make sure that you hit us up. Make sure you get on the website. Y'all follow the IG, Babyliss for Barbers Canada. Follow LaSectionBarbershop.com. And yeah, it's gonna be an awesome summer, guys. I'll probably be back with a few more how-tos and lives, and I want to just share with you guys what's going on in the shop on a regular basis. And it's a little quiet right now, but believe me, when it's busy in here, it's not a place that you want to get caught up in. So make sure that we bite down on your upper lip. Alright. Nice and close. There you go. Are there any questions in the comments at all? Any questions in the comment at all? Can I touch you up next week? Yeah. I'll touch you up next week. What's up, Uzi? What's up, everybody? Everybody on here? Hey. Alright. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me. Friday night. Make sure you guys stay safe. Don't drink and drive. Make sure you guys get to work bright and early tomorrow morning. Saturday. For all you barbers and stylists out there, it's grind time. Rest well and keep it locked. I just want to shout out my motto. Always looking fresh, the infamous. You see him in all the videos and all the pictures. You seen him probably on some #1 designs, you know, first place designs and stuff. This guy's rocked it all, you know what I mean? Shout out to cameraman Jimmy. Shout out my OG Lion Showtime for being here one more time. Last one standing. And yeah. Peace out, Jada Barber from the Section Barbershop, y'all. Toronto.